That was a fun seed, trying to get through those Nuke Jabronis. Got a slice. Got some gold. Gotta nuke some mummies. I've not found the Northwest Castle yet either. I don't have the crowns, so I can't really do a lot of good there, but there's a locked... Oh, did I find the bottom of the marsh cave? No, I have not. I'm trying to take stock of where I can use this mystic key. There's also a sea shrine floor that you need the mystic key for. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave that nuke stick in there. I don't need it. Everybody's got one. And I'm actually not sure how the warp spell is going to interact with this floor. Because the stairs on this floor, it's not the stairs that we came down on, but they will go back to the trove, and then I wonder if I can just warp there out, or if it'll warp me backwards in the dungeon, since we technically have only been on this floor from the other direction. Because you're supposed to jump down that hole there, and land next to the incentivized chest that had an Amit gauntlet in. Oh, it just takes me outside. Never mind, that's even easier. Okay, let's go to this here. I want to get my warp skulls back. This should be a pretty stacked floor here. We already took the incentivized chest out of this floor, but it was pretty early in the seed when I was here last, and I didn't want to try to fight these monsters yet. Some gold, and a house. How many slices do I need? I still need 11 slices. We're getting there. We're getting there. There's a lot of dungeon floors still to find. The dwarf cave would be a good find right now. It's lots of just free boxes. And at least one guaranteed key item because I've got the adamant. Little tiny bit of gold. Who is in charge of carrying the gold, I wonder? I bet it's SPUD. I bet they make SPUD drag the gold around. He uses black magic to shrink the millions and millions of coins down so they fit up under his hat. Don't need a cat claw. If you find a cat claw in a vanilla treasure box in Final Fantasy, like, you get real happy, but Nuke sticks. Nuke stick is just where it's at. I found all the fiend floors. Now that I think about it, we found Kraken very early. We know where Carrie and Tiamat both are. This is the Cardia trove. Is this the Cardia trove or the Cardia well? This is the Cardia well. You can tell because there's a well there. And only a couple boxes, but we'll take them. A little bit of gold. Slice. And a lot of gold. We have literally nothing to spend gold on for the rest of the game. Okay, let me mark off where I don't need to go anymore. We'll never need to go back into there. Oh wait, no, yes we will. That's Matoya's cave. Both of these Cardia islands are done now. Where's my next check? I guess it's gonna be this marsh one here. This should go to the Infinite Sky Castle floor, and we've got to find where the teleporter is, and I kind of do this methodically, so I don't lose track of how far away I need to keep traveling, in case I need to come back. Yeah, go ahead and lit 3 me, bro. Whatever you gotta do. Lizard with lit 3. We got a lit lizard. All up ins. Alright, let's actually drop a house here. Get the full heal. Okay, so I'm at 1-1 on this grid. It's a 4x4 grid. This is 1-1. We're going to go to 1-2, 1-3, 1-4. And that's 1-1. So now we're going to go over to 2-4, 2-1, 2-2, 2-3. Go over to 3-3 now. And hopefully my teleporter is actually in one of the center rooms and not in one of the vertical hallways. So we got to go back through the whole grid again. Except go through hallways this time. So this is... that's a Warmech, by the way. Don't talk to him. That was 3-3. This is 3-4. 3-1. Coming up on 3-2. Somebody's going to yell at me for starting at coordinates 1-1 and not coordinates 0-0. And I don't know what to even say to you people. 3-2. Ah, there we go. So it's in the corridor between 3-2 and 4-2. And we're not going to have to come back in here because this is the Marsh Cave and we can clear all this out. We do have the key, and there are 2 incentivized chests here. One in the chests guarded by vanilla wizards, and one in a locked door, which we can open. Beautiful. That sucks. That sucks a lot. So I'm at 1-1. I've got to go to... It was the 3rd row, yes? I'm lost. Hold on. We went over to the 3rd column. No, we must have gone over to the 4th column then. Didn't we just... They would have to put something really stupid in the Marsh Cave. We're going to be on that floor for a long time, and there would have to be petrifying monsters there. Of course there would have to be. I didn't bother writing down the coordinates because I didn't think I'd have to come back to this floor, but in the 10 seconds it took me to leave the floor and come back, I already forgot what we were doing with life. Alright, so that room was nothing. Oh, was this a slice? God, I gotta check. I have such a terrible memory. It was a slice. I'm glad I poked my head back in there. Okay, so this room's nothing. That room's nothing. I've kind of given up trying to memorize which of these rooms have boxes and which don't. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna nuke this fight then. So if I get a turn, instead of trying to run, I can just win the fight. And that will minimize my chances of getting petrified by that nerd who has poison. So the 2 grid-like floors were back-to-back here. Oh, I should push down, or I should put down that this is Marsh 3 here, by the way. Connects to Sky 4, which is in the Cardia Island. So we are in a marsh. We're in the marsh on Cardia Island, so the Marsh Cave is actually in an appropriate location. Gargoloid's gonna run away. I'm gonna let him go. Peace out, Gargoloid. Godspeed, my friend. This is an incentivized box here. These are not the scary lizards, right? With Lit 3, these are like little baby lizards. I can't hold X for. I don't want X for anyway. I will never, ever, ever use X for. Alright, so then there's 4 locked rooms down here. Which ones have boxes? This one does. There's the red D. Just put Jack back in the lead here in a second. is the healthiest. We'll preserve SPUD's hit points. TNT. Now I really want to find that dwarf cave. We could full clear the dwarf cave. The only overworld location we haven't been in is the Castle of Ordeals. Just because it's a pain to reach. That room's empty. But I think the dwarf cave can also be at the bottom of a dungeon. So I'm going to keep checking dungeons, actually. Ooh, I gotta kill these mucks. I don't want to just wait around for some mucks, that's for sure. I'm gonna run from a mud goal, though. Slice, and then this room here, I do believe, is an incentivized box. Another red D. I'll take it. Pretty decent experience off these red Ds. And then we can just warp out of here, because we'll be done. Just a slice. Maybe it wasn't incentivized. Well, in any event, we do not have to go back to that area. So this was Cardia Marsh. We will mark that as such. I think next we're going to fly up to Gaia over here. God, you know what? I gotta check this castle here. I don't want to, but if it's the dwarf cave, that's just way too many checks to pass up. I guess it's not that bad of a walk. It's like the equivalent of one dungeon floor, give or take. It's Earth 3. This is a lucrative location, as I have specified. So yeah, let's actually clear this while we're here. When we get out of here, we can get a key item from Sarda, and there's a bunch of boxes on this floor. And there's a key item just on this floor in a box. Yeah, can't pass up Earth 3. I forget which undead were the scary ones that had that poison. I wonder how this wall is going to do against my Nuke. I don't even think Nuke noticed there was a wall there. I go on this way. When I get a chance to strike first, I'll just run. There's no use watching a whole bunch of undead monsters just die over and over. I like this gray Earth Cave color scheme here. This is pretty nice. The background even looks appropriate. The battle background that probably shouldn't actually be randomized, but is. Every time I find a tent in a box in Randomizer, for a moment, I get very excited because I think I found the TNT. Which, of course, you haven't. You've just found a tent. Again and again. I'm gonna run from the Phantom, because screw this Phantom. And now we have to heal. Another slice. Good to find. This vampire should go down incredibly fast. You can kill this vampire with a really good roll on fire, too. There's the crown. That gets us 2 checks. Well, lots more than 2 checks, actually. That gets us into Castle Ordeals, which... where was that at? That was in Mirage Tower. And we can go... when we find Northwest Castle, we can fight ASTOS. Which might be in here, for all I know. We might find Northwest Castle at the bottom. This here is Ice Cave 1. Where are we at? Hold on, I forgot where we went for a second there. We're in Ordeals. Yeah, that's Earth 3. That's right. Okay. I'm back on track now. Yeah, it'd be pretty nice if we find either the Dwarf Cave or Northwest Castle at the end of this dungeon line. I don't know why the dwarves would want to set up shop at the end of a long dungeon, but sometimes dwarves do. So technically Ice 1, this is the same floor we were just on. You can see over there, that was the end of the previous Ice Cave level that we did, or it's technically the lower sections of the Ice Cave where you find the floater in the vanilla game, where we ran into those scary poison undead. But in the randomizer, they counted as 2 different floors, and indeed, the Northwest Castle is here, and we can get everything here. I'm gonna start by taking the boxes. And then we're going to destroy ASTOS. He's got a bottle for me. I like it. Well, I got some Nuke for him, so I hope he enjoys. Beautiful. Let's pop this bottle. Yeah, I gotta grudgingly admit that that was a worthy trip, because we got lots of stuff we can turn in now. We can get something from Sarda, and we can get something from the ferry in Gaia. Gaia was at Matoya's cave, Sarda was in Lufenia, which is a ways away. Let's turn those in first. We had to go through a couple of dungeon floors to get to Sarda. Actually, longer dungeon floors. Some of the longer ones available, Mirage 2 and Earth 2, are both kinda long. Oh, look at that! I didn't realize those guys were scary. I'm sorry, Frostwolves. I didn't mean to underestimate you. Alright then. Yeah, I'm gonna pop into their house then for the big heal. What do I actually still need? I can get a crystal oxyale I'm gonna want. And a cube, otherwise I can't get past Mirage 3, wherever that is. So yeah, there is still some progression I need. Hey, I'm poisoned, by the way. Shoutouts to BT Sierra for sponsoring this video. If you liked the video and you want to see more, please tickle my thumb, leave me a friendly comment, and ring my little bell.